Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of Infinitode 2. So this is a video that I hope is gonna be helpful for especially beginners or potential players that might wanna try this game. This is gonna be my personal list of 10 things that I wish I knew when I started playing the game. This is gonna be mostly mistakes that I personally did that just delayed a lot my progress, that made it a lot harder to upgrade my towers or to defeat the levels or to get the stars and to just the overall progression of the game. So this is just my personal list and mistakes that I wish you guys would avoid so that you can progress more smoothly and the game is also, it might not become so hard. So let's start. The very first thing is going to be going for 3 stars and also using easy mode. And this is something that you want to do. So when you just start the game, you complete the tutorials, right? Your goal is like completing as many stages as you can while being able to earn 3 stars. And the 3 stars can be earned if you can survive a certain amount of waves. So always try to survive as many waves as you can. Because in that way you're going to be able to get even additional rewards, but especially just try to aim for the 3 stars. And once you complete a stage, then go for the next one and the next one. So don't worry about like trophies, about any of that stuff. It's not important at the beginning. Just try to aim for the 3 stars and unlock, all the stages. Stage 2, stage 3, you unlock more towers. By getting more stars, you can get more of the star research. That's pretty useful early on. You unlock more resources as well that you can get, for example, scalar, vector, matrix, then eventually tensor and infer. And as I said before, you unlock more towers, and this is especially the important thing, being able to unlock those good towers, especially like Tesla, Venom, that are very, very useful. So that's your goal. So that's why you just want to focus on getting the 3 stars. And now when you can't get those 3 stars because you might not have enough research, maybe the level is a little bit tough, you can always turn and use easy mode. And this, you can see here, the main difference is that any wave starts on demand. So if you haven't beaten the current wave, you can just delay the next one until you beat it. So in that way, you can never have too many enemies at once in the screen. And so this really allows you to push and to get a lot more stars. To survive more waves and therefore to get more stars, right? Especially on those pretty hard levels. That could be stage 5 or even stage 6. This is a strategy that can be used also on stage 6. And yeah, easy mode, remember, use it for collecting those stars that you still need. Now, second thing is upgrading only the best towers. Don't spend your research, don't waste your research on upgrading towers that are good early on, but then they're not gonna be good to progress with the story. So for example, you always start the game only with basic and sniper, and that's why you want to upgrade a little bit both of them. Cannon, for example, don't spend any resources there, or maybe just like level 1, level 2, but don't upgrade it any further. You don't really need it, you're not gonna use it. Freezing is a very, very good tower, but it's supporting, so it's not gonna attack. But you can spend some research here, be able to have more range, slow down more, and yeah, it's pretty useful. Again, anti-air, just level 1 or 2, just to defeat the first flying waves and flying enemies, but then that's it. Splash as well, don't upgrade it early on. Blast, don't. Multi-shot, don't. And finally, once you reach minigun, this is a pretty good tower. And at this stage, you can keep on upgrading sniper. Sniper is pretty decent, but for example, basic, don't upgrade it. And especially once you unlock Venom. Venom and Tesla, they really, Venom, Tesla, minigun, and sniper together with freezing, these are your like core towers. And so you might not need to place anything else because you already compensate all the weaknesses. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And the other towers, again, are pretty bad overall, and they are used in very specific scenarios, and especially Crusher, that could be good, but without research, the range is very small, and it can only be unlocked like after stage 6, so it's a pretty late tower as well. So yeah, I would recommend you to just stick to those 5 towers I said before. So Sniper, Freezing, and then Minigun, Venom, and Tesla, and that should be it. So you know, don't waste your resources on other things, just go for those towers. Then next point is to complete the daily loot every day. So make sure you log in at least once every day and you complete the daily loot. Now the daily loot, it's super useful because it's gonna award you different types of rewards. You can see here you have green papers, blueprints, chests, keys, even accelerators, right? And later on tickets, these ones are called rarity tickets and loot tickets, right? These are pretty useful. Even legendary boxes, bids, these things early on you're not gonna really use them, but they're gonna be useful as you progress through. So that's another very nice thing. So always try to log in every day, complete the daily loot, and the more you play, the more days you play, the better the rewards become. And if you can do days in a row, see, you can get additional legendary blueprints up to 5 every 7 days. So it's another very nice thing to again get more rewards. Then moving on, we have the farming. Now farming resources especially, so like farming Scholar, Inferior, all that stuff before you finish stage 5.8 is literally pointless. It's useless. Don't ever try to like max a tower, even if it's a good tower. So even like if it's Tesla or Venom, don't max it. Just level 6, level 7 most of the time is enough, and especially it's going to be enough to reach stage 5.8. After you finish stage 5.8, you might decide to go to try the end game stages or stage 6. You might need the towers to be a little bit stronger, so then afterwards you might need to start farming resources, but until then you don't really need it, and that's going to be pointless because your research is so low, especially in farming and obtaining resources and the mining speed and all that yeah, it's pretty pointless, so avoid doing it. And the last point for this first half is that you don't have to play on endless. You don't have to complete all research. You don't have to complete every single aspect of the game. If your goal is to compete on leaderboards or to just have fun, to try custom maps and all that stuff, you can perfectly fine do it. So like it's not a must, maxing everything. So once you complete stage 5.8, you unlock endless. And endless, you can see there is more research. There is more on especially the prestige tree that can be unlocked. There are a lot of new things. And but all this area, is something that you don't have to do. For example, you can just keep on normal. You can max all the normal research. Then you can compete on leaderboards. You can compete on the daily quest. You can just try custom maps, try different strategies, right? Try to unlock trophies. Go for completing all the quests. Like there are many things that you can do, rather than just keep playing on endless. So that's my idea here, is that you don't need to play on endless or to complete everything. So just have fun and do whatever you prefer. Now the next 5 points that I'm gonna make here is they're all related to endless. So if you go for endless, these 5 points are gonna apply to you. So if your goal is, okay, I have unlocked endless, now we're gonna progress through, I wanna max the game, right? I wanna complete endless research and all that, then these 5 points are gonna be for you. So the first thing is that as soon as you complete stage 5.8, you start completing quests and you reset at 25% 2 times. And again, that's a mistake that I personally did. That it was that when I unlock endless, right, I saw, oh, look at all that nice research, right? I need bids to upgrade it. I need those things that can be obtained if you just play on endless and if you just farm. So my idea was trying to obtain bids to level up my towers or to level up my research, but that's just the wrong concept. In order to progress through, the best thing is to progress through the prestige tree. And that's what is your main goal to do, not really gaining bids, but progress through. And that's why at this stage you wanna that you have endless, right? You activate endless, you go to stage 1 and stage 2, and you complete all the quests. You're gonna need just a basic sniper and sometimes cannon in different quests, and then that's it. So you can upgrade these towers like probably level 6, 7, right? If you haven't got them yet. For example, sniper, you should already have it around like level 6, 7, but cannon and basic could be lower. So just try to go for like level 5, 6, I think it should be enough. And you complete all the quests, right? You reach 25%, you reset, and then you do it again. So it's 2 times, and that's going to allow you to unlock the requirements here for the prestige tree. You're going to also need to sell 5 custom maps for more than 50 tickets, but that's something that's very quick and it's very easy to do compared to reselling quests. So that's why the first thing you want to do, not really farming, not trying to unlock stage 6, don't do any of that. You just go for quests, and you're going to be able to already earn so many BDDs just from completing the quest on endless, and it's insane. So that's gonna once again be helpful as then you're gonna approach the next steps. Now the next point is that you don't focus, as I said before, you don't focus on BDDs gain. That's a mistake that so many players do. You know, I did it, and I see so many players do, that they focus on how much BDDs I can earn, right? My goal is maxing everything. I see that BDDs is a requirement, so I'm trying to earn BDDs. Instead, the best thing to do to progress more smoothly and quickly is to focus on loot and items gain, because the priority is once again loot frequency and loot variety. These upgrades that you find right here on the bottom of the prestige tree, that is these 2 right here. This is your priority, not earning BDDs, but these 2. And that's why you don't care about how many BDDs you earn. You don't even try to go for a strategy that can earn you a lot of BDDs. You don't care. You just go for loot and items. Now, and because of this point, then that's why point 8 to point 9 are pretty much very closely related. Point 9 is that leaving BDDs property at level 0 is best for faster loot frequency, loot rarity progression. And that's once again something that I've discovered pretty recently once I did a lot of tests on the game. And you want to leave this upgrade right here at level 0. You don't want to upgrade it. You want to leave it at level 0. You just want to focus on loot frequency and loot rarity. The more you upgrade this one, the more legendary loot gets turned into BDDs. So you end up losing potential loot items that you could place on custom maps to gain prestige tickets, and so to progress for loot frequency and loot rarity, right? You end up losing those because you earn more BDDs. And it's true that by earning a little bit more BDDs, you can get a little bit more upgrades. For example, you can upgrade a bit more your Infinite mining speed or your modifier mining speed. You can upgrade Splash. At this stage, you know, Splash becomes your best tower because of stage 6 and 3. But this is a very small amount of BDDs that you earn because of the fact that your loot frequency, loot rarity is pretty lowish. So it's not like you earn thousands more of BDDs. And it's just detrimental because at the end of the day, it's going to make you to earn less legendary loot, and that is less prestige tickets. So that's why you want to leave this at 0. You don't want to even upgrade it. You want to max endless mode difficulty, of course, but then just focus on loot frequency and loot rarity. And the previous stage is that stage 6 and 3, no, is the best stage because of its simplicity, the mechanics. You just need Splash, so that's why I said before you're gonna just need to upgrade Splash a bit more. For example, level 20, 25, right? Should be enough. You use the AFK strategy until lure frequency is level 80. Afterwards, you use shorter runs, and that's pretty much how to do it. And the last point, once again, just for endless, is that you keep a 2:1 ratio of lure frequency and loot rarity until lure frequency is level 40 and loot rarity is level 20. Afterwards, you just go for loot frequency until you cap it at 1000%. So normally that means that you reach here level 98 of loot frequency, and you have the extra 20% from the start research. And that's why you reach the 1000%. And after that point, you just upgrade loot rarity, And after you max your rarity, that's when you upgrade bid dust drop rate. And that's it. So that's the progression that you want to do. And at this stage, because your low frequency is very high, you're going to be earning a ton of bid dust, and especially low frequency is high, low rarity also is high. And yeah, that's why then you don't need any more prestige tickets, right? Because you have already maxed your frequency rarity, and that's why then you can upgrade bid dust drop rate, and you can just earn massive amount of bid dust, and then you can start slowly, upgrading everything else. And at this stage, you can keep on doing 613. You can also do cast maps strategies. They're pretty equal, and once you have enough research, actually cast maps farming for bid dust is actually slightly superior than 613, but yeah, it's up to you what to do then. And yeah, so that's just the summary of the 10 things that I wish I knew playing the game, no mistakes that I did or things that I ended up just delaying my progress. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and see ya. Bye bye.